This company, unfortunately, pushes us to make more and more efforts, to go faster and faster, to climb higher and higher, to want to control everything in the fact of being delivered more quickly, to receive more quickly, to succeed more quickly. But we know that in life, it doesn't work like that. And besides, I am the first to be, in a big way, what we call money control, to want to control things, to be very perfectionist and struggle to let go. And yet, letting go is the most powerful concept. The day I understood it, my life radically changed. And precisely today, I'm going to talk to you about it, how to let go, and how to understand the good letting go and the big myths around letting go. And you, how to stop exhausting yourself, how to stop always putting more will, effort, when you can achieve the same result by holding on less to the task. Topic of the day. Welcome, Johan Yongting, discussing letting go. If you don't know me, author of Flow Tasking since 2008. And today, I assist independent professionals, executives, and creatives in achieving success in their expansion with greater fluidity, significance, and performance. But with respect for well-being. And today we are going to talk about letting go. And for me, letting go is an essential tool to truly make progress. I'm not someone who struggles to motivate, discipline, have willpower, have courage, be resilient, be persevering. For me, it is not natural, but I have developed it a lot. It is the opposite. It is doing less. It is relinquishing control. It is exercising patience because I am a highly impatient person. I like things to go fast, be efficient, but I had to learn to let go. I had to learn when I have a health problem, I need to slow down and prioritize self-care. I had to learn that occasionally we have a fantastic plan, but it does not unfold at all as anticipated. I also had to learn that even when I delegate, when I trust, it does not go as quickly or as efficiently as I would prefer. I had to learn patience because life knows how to teach us what we need to learn. She confronts us with the lessons we must absorb. And I can tell you that every time I didn't want to let go, that's when I created more problems. But I believe that letting go is very misunderstood. We often see it as if I give up everything, I do nothing, I delegate all responsibilities to God, to the universe, to life, to whatever, to others. I delegate all responsibilities, I do nothing anymore, and it will get done. That is not the goal. It's like this myth of attraction that we think that all you have to do is visualize, stay on a couch sitting, and things will happen. It doesn't work like that. Also, watch my video on the attraction if you're interested. I'll include it in the description for you. Find it at the end or on the info if we recall. If we forget, let us know, but I will put you in the description with the team if we remember. But in any case, for me, this thing of, okay, I'm not doing anything anymore, that's not letting go. Because if I do nothing anymore, yes, it's a form, yes, I let go, it can work in some cases, but that's not it. It's not all or nothing. It is also not just a matter of saying to oneself, I let go voluntarily. The act of intending to let go is already a form of control. And yes, it's subtle and it's a real paradox. Wanting to let go is not letting go because it's control. If I state that I release, I am already in command of the action of releasing. Do you comprehend? I struggle to comprehend that, but I encountered it. In reality, we test it more than we comprehend it. No, in fact, releasing is a condition. It is a stance. That's what I control, what I don't control. It's really a posture. It's a mindset, actually. It is a posture taken to prevent that life, projects, plans, ambitions, and relationships go as I want them to, according to my desires. Stop thinking, have humility, think we control everything. That's what letting go is all about. I don't control everything, others, the weather. Not even the results of all the efforts I've made are within my control. And that's hard to accept because we think we can control everything. We think we can control the judgment of others. We control their actions, behaviors. I was frustrated thinking it lacks civility. Others don't understand or they're too stupid. Yes, I say it. Sometimes I find people stupid, but I can't control that. It's me, making myself unhappy. Only I focus on the outside and what I can't control. Likewise, we also desire to control our plans and strategies to ensure they go as intended. Me? How many times have I had a great plan and it's swept away? How many times has it happened to me to be well prepared, even for a conference with my slides, the room, the microphone, all perfect? And then it goes crazy technically with unexpected events, someone arriving late or coming in. But exactly, that's life. It's just that the plan is preparation, but later we'll have to accept and let go of the fact that we'll need to adapt, be agile, change plans, pivot, whatever. Everything's in motion. When we think of control, we think everything's linear. We think that's how it is and we want to remove problems in life. We want everything to go as we want, but it's not like that. And it is precisely the relationship between expectations and what actually happens and the cycles of life that creates frustration and precisely creates the need to learn to let go even more. I often mention seasons. We have autumn, currently recording, it's autumn now. The leaves are falling, things are slowing down, it's starting to get colder, at least in the temperate glow, and we know that it's precisely a season of slowdown and loss. But we know it will return in spring, leaves will grow back, eggs will come back, things will start moving again, creativity also returns, so we are subject even to cycles that surpass us. If I tell myself today, no, I want to stay in summer until it's hot all the time, either I have to go back where I come from, that is to say Martinique and Corsica, it changes the climate today, but that I go back home just on another form of climate where it's hot almost all year round rather than complaining. Or I accept that where I am at the moment, it is like that. And I don't control the weather, I don't control the climate, I don't control the seasons. Letting go is also that. If there are things beyond our control, and wanting to control them is exhausting, and wanting to be frustrated about things beyond our control, about cycles, is also a form of frustration. And for once, we exhaust ourselves for nothing. There are constants, and if you refuse patience, the fact that good things take time, that when you plant a seed it will take time, when you sow, it takes time to harvest, when you are frustrated also about one of the laws of nature, which are cycles, that there are highs, there are lows, that after the highs there are lows, that for a wheel to be in motion, for a vehicle to be in motion, the wheel turns, so there is a movement of highs, lows, the unknown, because yes, we do not know what the future will be. We predict, create the future as best we can, but some things are beyond our control. We strive to shape our fate. So the unknown, uncertainty is also part of life. Who are we to believe that we are sure of the future and that we control everything? And that is exactly the act of letting go. It is stating, okay, I have the ability to manage my level of confidence, my level of response, and my state of being. I have emotions that go through me, but I can decide how to respond to them. I can decide how I adapt. I can determine where I will be located. If it no longer suits me, I relocate. I can determine what I allocate my energy to, what I do not allocate my energy to. And that's precisely the right posture of letting go. What is in my control? I control my thoughts and still. I don't count my thoughts, I control my response, I control my attitude. I think I can control where I put my attention within a certain limit. And that's where it gets tricky. It's come to understand precisely that there are things we can stop feeling guilty about or getting tired of. Just as not every problem necessarily deserves an answer, it does not deserve a reaction or does not deserve us to get worked up to solve it. And besides, it's one of the mistakes I made for years in entrepreneurship, in life. Whenever something happened, I wanted to control so much that I started to get agitated, to do more, whereas there are times when, on the contrary, there's nothing to do. Sometimes there are tasks, sometimes there's nothing, but it's like navigation. I'm from Martinique, and since I was young, sailing has been one of my most practiced disciplines. I did some optimism, I did some laser, some team, I did some hobbycat, I did some windsurfing. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that we can't control the elements that surpass us: the wind, the sea, the swell, the waves. Alternatively, we can determine, irrespective of wind direction, how to modify the sails, the rudder, and based on wind strength and swell, how to navigate accordingly. That's exactly what letting go is. These elements, they are here, but I can precisely learn from experience to navigate through these events. And it also allows to gain confidence, because letting go also allows you to be more confident. Because we know we are capable to navigate, we know that in the end we can make everything right, that we have the ability to respond and adapt, that we have a strength of resilience, perseverance, and as long as we are alive, we are here to continue. Well, we take things more lightly, precisely, and we embody this letting go. Today, I won't say I'm perfect at letting go. There are times when I'm frustrated, when I have control. Once again, I am human. Frankly, the ultimate state of letting go, hats off to those who have succeeded. But there are moments when I'm still cooler because I got tired for nothing. There are times when I arrive for an event, I plan things, and I'm told it's different, I adapt. Sometimes I go on trips, there are many delays, well, we can get annoyed, get upset, but how can I ensure to have the best possible time? How can I make this useful? When I have my health problem, honestly, I suffered more every day when I wanted to control everything, to understand, to absolutely want to leave the hospital and to want everything to go fast. I made myself unhappy. When I let go, I thought I don't know how long I'll be here. Might as well make it a good time. Take advantage of this moment to rest and do what I must, even if it isn't pleasant. But strangely, I coped with the situation better. The same situation, depending on our perspective and choices, will yield a different experience. And I've decided, because I know I've made myself unhappy for nothing or I could have lived things differently, to tell myself I constantly rewrite my story. I can rewrite my past. On the past, okay, I release fears, beliefs, interpretations of things I've experienced and tell myself it may have been an opportunity to bring me here. And then today, when I experience things, I'm not saying it's always easy or that it's always obvious to be positive, but it's more okay. Now, how can I let go I can't control, and how can I make it useful for the future? Or at worst, how do I spend my time? There are delays, there are problems. Well, okay, maybe it's time to read, to slow down, etc. Not always rushing. Sometimes it's a great opportunity to slow down. One thing I've let go of is always needing to understand everything. I have an intellect that likes to understand things, and sometimes, in fact, there is just no need to understand. Regarding problems, no need to get worked up to solve them. Not everything deserves a reaction, as not everything can be understood. And keeping a part of mystery, being open to the unknown, it's okay, and that I had to learn. It's the hardest, not understanding everything, but I learned. And what I can understand, I understand it. What I can't understand, it's okay. And that's actually letting go. So I know it's an extremely philosophical, even spiritual subject, but the conclusion behind it, and what I want to tell you, is to stop exhausting yourself for nothing. What is valuable and not valuable? Your energy. What is valuable and not valuable? Your efforts, your response, and all that. That's really letting go, because what doesn't deserve it is above all what you can't control and what surpasses you. What doesn't deserve is having such expectations. Too much waiting on the results, on what will happen, on the plan, etc. Being more in, okay, I do what's needed, I focus on what I control, the rest is beyond me, not mine to own. And that precisely allows for a much smoother posture, and above all, if there is progress or evolution or advancement or whatever, it is better to make it as painless as possible, because precisely wanting too much control, being too impatient, makes the same situation, the same experience much more painful than if we learn to let go. And that was my message from someone who precisely had to learn and is still learning to let go, because impatience and wanting to control everything is the best way to exhaust oneself. And I firmly believe that is it, relinquishing the expectations that everything goes as we want, as we planned, and as we would like it to happen, that life be exactly as we would like it to be. And that is the true ultimate act of releasing. It is similar to the archer, where I am able to aim at my target, grasp my arrow, pull back my bow, and most importantly, attempt to let it go while considering the wind, the surroundings, and the distance. But after, what will happen once I let go, it no longer belongs to me. But after, with this experience, I can adjust, improve, and start over. Try again. So, whatever situation you are in today, really know what deserves your energy and what doesn't, from a relational, project, commitment, action, etc. perspective. It was my message. It was a little bit, I know, freestyle, philosophical and all, but that's also it. Hear me, there are times when I feel like letting go, still so much to say, talk about it for hours, but I hope it helps you gain a new perspective. Tell me precisely, you, how, on what have you not let go, and on what would you like to let go? Tell me, and I would be curious to have the exchanges about it, because honestly, and I am very transparent with you, as much as I have improved a lot on it, but as much, it's really the most challenging thing in my life for me, and I am very happy to share the progress with you regarding this learning to let go, because we are all apprentices in the end. And that's the posture I want to have today. I am not giving a moral lesson, as they say, but it's more of a sharing of experiences, ideas, philosophy. Take it as you wish. Anyway, I'd like your feedback. Be happy, keep moving forward on what matters, sow what's dear to us. Wishing you success, see you soon, take care, and have a great day.